But it seems that if we go by the first game that we'll probably be doing now, Coach versus Gullgum, they've both been quite prominent. They started in season 2, and they've only been going up and up. Gullgum has been a bit more gentle. Coach did participate in the previous finals in season 2, and Coach started off with a little bit of a shaky season 2, then really doubled down, focused on improving their gameplay. And actually, I know that Coach keeps a special book with all their notes about matchups and specific players as well.
Oh,
so, yep, they are very up to scratch on what's lately happening, and they can always refer to that, and they always put all their notes down on there. And Gullgum, actually, it was I remember he and I were chatting at the beginning. Gullgum was getting to grips with the movement and was kind of a bit frustrated, and I was telling Gullgum, oh, just try this, practice 5 minutes a day, do this routine, and then maybe you keep that up, and the muscle memory will come in, and you're young, and it'll kick in, and it has. And Gullgum's just been going on the up and up, and I think having Sky and Wacky also in the scene, and sometimes Jet's also made a return in the ladder, and sort of been able to sort of see what goes on. He's picked up a lot of strategies and techniques, and it's kind of gone past the basic mechanics, and is now in that phase of really controlling the neutral. As we saw actually in the game versus Burning, the adaptations do come in, and they come in fast enough, because he and I actually played in a couple of sets in season 2, and obviously at that stage it was still the early days, but now the adaptations can actually come in within the set, and we saw that happening right live. So I'm very excited to see if Gullgum can adapt to Coach. Coach is very aware of the Sylvanas being in the negative here as well.
I'm loving the analysis, but I just really want to get into the game.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought we were waiting for Tio to say we're good to go.
We're okay.
Sorry,
I think Cherry needs to take notes. I was laughing about their ability to fill time earlier, but my God, Darkbot, you're an absolute machine.
All right, we're good.
Let's get into it. Sylvanas versus Rasta. I have to imagine a tough matchup, but we have an influx of Rasta players in the scene recently. I think it's very strange to see that they're such a popular character in Australia and New Zealand, particularly right now.
Why would you feel that? Is that on the basis that Rasta is actually quite a complicated character in that sense?
Yeah, historically we just haven't had many Rasta players in Australia. Jet for the long time was a big standout in the scene, but these days 3 Rasta players in this bracket. I have to imagine Coach has a bit of experience in the matchup now.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Coach has definitely been focusing on this specific matchup and what to do as a Sylvanas, and we can clearly see that no stranger to what could catch out a Rasta there with that early up strong catching a very prominent first stock.
Doing a really good job of walling out a goal so far. Ooh, a little bit 40 on that up there just there, but you are Rasta, very light, very minor mistakes are going to make the difference in a game like this.
Yep.
Got a strange Gullgum just taking a little bit of time out on the platform there.
It's a great thing that Gullgum started to do, to take that little bit of time out, because sometimes that Sylvanas blender, if you just don't step it away from it, you're just never going to get out of it.
I mean, Coach has definitely controlled the pace of the game so far, so if Gull can maybe change up his tempo a little bit and slow this down, we might be able to see a little bit of a difference. Maybe not leading to a win in this game, but definitely coming into the next. We'll see.
Those back airs, though. Yeah. Wow, Coach has really honed those ones in. Against Wyberry as well, I saw.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the only set I missed from the earliest start of the back.
Yeah, but the back air came in strong, just like in this game. So Forest Floor convincingly taken by Coach. So let's see if in Blazing Hideout in the next game we can see Gullgum actually adapting to any of Coach's strategies and blender.
Yeah, what's interesting is that Rasta does primarily like these flatter stages, the longer stages particularly, but Sylvanas, the way his aerials kind of work out, it almost works in his favour a little bit, so I'm not sure if stages, how influential that's going to be in the matchup overall. It is really difficult when characters prefer the same type of stages playing against each other.
I guess at that point it's just really down to the players and the players' knowledge, which gets to actually be called into action and question, really.
I do like what I've been seeing from Gullgum in this game so far, though. He's found his openings weaved in. Gonna be pretty risky here. I don't know if we have any jumps left on, but yeah, Coach unfortunately forced himself off stage, and now Gull, just missing the opening.
Just so on point with those parries, Coach, all the time. Kind of almost really knowing what to expect from Gullgum. Probably studied them quite a bit lately. I mean, Coach was the first qualifying participant for this season, so they've had a lot of time to really just sit down and prepare with each following qualifier that came through. So I'm sure they've keenly looked at what weaknesses they can exploit.
Yeah, you could say the same for other competitors, though. They've had so many more events in the season to sort of wrap their heads around who else they're playing against, some of the matchups they're facing, and just improving overall. And I'm not sure what seed was Gullgum. When did they qualify?
I think they qualified like 6th.
Yeah, so
I failed to
one
remember.
more events in the season to sort of warm up and get used to competing online. I know that they're a potential mainstay in the Wellington scene for some time now as well. But it is a different environment playing online, especially against a different scene entirely. I know Coach is from South Australia, so very much on the mainland here.
Those strongs are really threatening.
I don't know what to say about that. They're really threatening in the very small space that down strong covers anyway.
Yeah, I was expecting. Sometimes I get confused between a forward and an up strong, and I was like, if it's an up strong, Goal might be struggling, but no. Lucky for them.
Like, I know Coach was doing a really good job of balling out with those aerials earlier on. The strong attacks potentially aren't the way to be going against Rasta with the amount of mix-ups that are available in the air. Oh dear. Ooh, like that.
Good parries and good follow-ups. Just dropping a little bit the combos a little bit early, perhaps being a little bit too playing it safe at the moment, Gullgum, because I think they feel like they're a little bit behind and want to keep that. Ooh, good tech.
Oh, unfortunately burned the air dodge after the tech as well. Maybe held the button.
Yeah.
It is nice to see that tempo change up, like I was talking about at the end of last game. I think Gullgum has really found their footing here, and I feel like they've been a lot more in control of this game. And finding those openings, the way Sylvanas works, a lot of their attacks are pretty committal in certain spaces, so if you find a way around them, you can maneuver outside of those hitboxes in that range.
The follow-up, that was unfortunate. That advantage was kind of deleted right there.
Oh man, I think Gull just caught off guard by the up air, wasn't ready to DI it.
No. Unfortunate, because that puts them at match point for Coach at this point.
For sure. I mean, that is the blender that we talk about with Sylvanas. It's not just those sort of grounded tech chase scenarios of the up tilt that's getting caught out by those things. And Rasta can do the same thing back, so I'm really hoping to see a return to form for Gull in this game 3.
Me too. So taken to Triple Pond, it's both characters, both rivals actually can equally kill off the top. So it's interesting. It seems that so far it's just been Coach doing that, but Gull could actually go a little bit more aggressive and see what they can catch.
I mean, my concern leads overhanging flats. Sylvanas, the way that forward air naturally works, it means that you can deny that space quite easily. Rasta
and up strong
can use it to recover to their advantage, but when you see things like that, Coach going off stage with that forward air chain, it really makes you worried about a stage choice like this. Oh dear. No punish.
No.
Oh, really like
punish
catch here, and Coach continuing it, but Gull running away back here there. No kill.
Well, trying to keep Sylvanas off stage is always a good thing. Ooh, and an up special again. Okay, good.
Parry and finding the kill.
But a lot of ground to make up as a lightweight Rasta, I imagine.
Oh, for sure.
Good job in denying another back air there.
Oh. I think we were all expecting the attack there, but Gull maintains some composure. But oh no.
Those fares. I'm glad Coach managed to actually take it off the wall, that, because it could have. You can easily forget a side special into an SD. Oh, those stairways to heaven.
Yeah, only 40%, and I think you and I were both scared for the stock there. I mean,
Yeah.
score goal was as well. You can see the GI habits. Oh dear. Oh no.
And that back air.
Oh my goodness.
Again, another convincing set by Coach. Coach is rocking in the winners bracket right now. Gullgum made some good adaptations, but it was just the amount of options that Coach was playing with off ledge and just on the moment that you're coming back on were too much, I think. There.
Our coach is just putting us back on schedule. He's storming through this bracket, and we've seen some Game 5 sets so far, but Coach is, his own beast. It's oh my goodness.